Once considered as an ideal mobile-first, crypto traders who desire a simple user interface, cheap fees, and a variety of account funding alternatives, the Voyager crypto exchange has been bankrupt. Its funds went down from $10 billion to nothing in a short period of time, bringing many investors down with it. In today's video, we're going to talk about the crypto exchange Voyager. Why does crypto exchange Voyager go bankrupt? And we'll discuss the reason behind the whole accident. So sit tight and don't miss any part of this video. Also, if you're new to the channel, remember to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so you won't miss any future videos we upload. Prior to its bankruptcy, Voyager had 3.5 million subscribers and assets worth $5.9 billion. It was a crypto lending and trading giant, as well as one of the few digital asset brokerages listed on stock exchanges throughout the world. Until recently, Voyager's future appeared to be bright. Even its leadership seemed unable to comprehend a bear market. So, what exactly happened? According to Voyager, everything kicks off with the disintegration of the Terra blockchain ecosystem and the uncertainty it creates in the market. Voyager was firmly interwoven in a web of debt and leverage. Although Voyager is portraying itself as a victim of the cryptocurrency apocalypse. The company says it went bankrupt not because it was directly involved with cryptocurrencies like Terra's UST stablecoin and Luna token, but because it had bad business partners. Voyager stated that it swiftly acted to hedge its risk as soon as the crypto winter began early in 2022. These actions included lowering loans and mitigating counterparty risk, among other things. Even more reason to strengthen defenses against Terra's stunning collapse in May. The majority of the time, their efforts proved fruitful, until June, when things went terribly wrong. Three Arrows Capital, a well-known Singapore-based hedge fund, was in danger of collapsing. Its enormous Luna investments had disintegrated into a black hole of losses. In fact, Three Arrows was also behind on investments in Lido-staked Ether and the Grayscale Bitcoin Trust when the company went bankrupt. One thing is important to mention here, Voyager haven't included either of these in their bankruptcy narrative, which may likely show a disturbing lack of awareness into the activities of a company to which they offered a loan of $650 million without any security. In fact, most of the time, Three Arrows was performing very poorly across the board. And also, it was one of the single largest lending customers that Voyager had. So when Three Arrows Capital went down after investing too much in Terra Luna, Voyager was also affected by it. In fact, the way Voyager did business was wrong. They generate income on deposits by lending cryptocurrency assets to traders and institutions. In order to execute significant deals, investment companies and hedge funds like Three Arrows Capital rely on these loans. They raise money from investors, buy or sell a wide variety of potentially risky assets, and make investments in young businesses in the hopes of generating enormous profits in a short period of time. A portion of these profits is then used to make interest payments to the partners who provided funding. As a result, those partners, which included lenders like Voyager, distribute a portion of the interest to the clients. The procedure that produced that sequence of occurrences that resulted in these yielding payments is virtually unimportant to depositors, and it is in no way transparent to them. They also didn't care to notice anything other than a handsome reward in their accounts. When the prices of assets fall precipitously or when a counterparty defaults on a massive loan, lenders are left with large voids in their balance sheets. The systemic collapse has caused not just Voyager to fail, but also some of other similar companies too, like Celsius and Babel Finance. All of these companies have halted withdrawals, and most of them now appear to be bankrupt. This has had very significant consequences for actual people, many of whom came to Voyager with very little money in the hopes of earning a better return on their investment. It's possible that people are realizing this too late. These cryptocurrency lenders are not the same as banks, and it's not obvious exactly how or if their deposits will be recovered in the future. For its part, Voyager is currently being investigated by regulatory authorities for purportedly misleading insurance coverage on consumer deposits. Last but not least, Voyager informs the court that it intends to make a return. Instead of having to liquidate its assets, a Chapter 11 restructuring would allow Voyager to eliminate debt and restructure itself. Voyager will work through these instances as quickly as possible in order to enhance the value of its business and allow clients to fully utilize the company's platform. According to them, a strong marketing process is already in place to convey that Voyager cannot be dismissed. But we'll have to wait and see, because there's no indication of the revival right now. Well, that is all for today's video. What do you think of the current situation? What do you think the main reason was? Tell us your views in the comments section below. And if you like this video, please give the video a thumbs up. See you in the next video. Until then, best of luck and goodbye.